Hey everybody! Today I am playing Total War Thrones of Britannia, and I'm going to show you guys how to win a simple siege. So this is a pretty easy one, not too bad. There is a slight army in here, but I don't think it should be anything to worry about. As you can see, if you haven't played this game yet, there are some really great textures and features in this. I mean, let's zoom into this tree right now. I mean, I don't know about you, but that's just impressive to me to have that level of detail with something this big. But they really did a great job returning to true form of Total War with the great sieges. I mean, you know, you've got these multiple layers of walls, and then you have this hill with a cliff face on it. I mean, I'm going to have to climb all the way up here and capture this, or kill the rest of his troops in order to win. So, you know, you have the strategy of being able to start from multiple sides here, but realistically, I just like to start from the one side because that's where he's going to mass his troops, and if I can defeat most of them there, then the battle is usually mine. So we're going to go ahead and start the game, but I'm going to pause, and I usually take this time to connect my siege towers to the wall. So I have these two siege towers. I'm not sure if you guys can see them too well. They're kind of hidden in the trees. And we'll go ahead and click play on that. But I usually just have infantry massed up behind them, and I'll tell them to come in at a walk, because the siege tower itself will be moving at a walking speed. And it looks like my archers have already engaged. I'm going to have them focus on their archers, and yeah, that's not looking good for them. I've already done 10 kills. I've already got 10 kills on that. Yeah, that unit's going to be pretty much gone here shortly, which is excellent. I'm using these new longbowmen, which is it's a unit that I recently upgraded from just the normal Welsh archers, and I'm really enjoying them. They're so accurate. That's truly their defining feature, and how much damage they do. So these siege towers are almost here, and I'm really kind of starting to wonder with these archers that I'm using if I'm ever going to need to get my infantry in play at all. But essentially, you scoot these towers up and connect them on the walls. Now, you can also build a ram, but I really prefer the siege tower. It gets you into direct combat, and when you break down their gates anyway, they've got these troops like right here, and they just kind of bottleneck you, which makes the battle pretty difficult, if you ask me. It's certainly not the easiest. And we are just really messing up those guys there. I mean, not many people are living from that. And he's pulling up some bow infantry there. Starting his fire arrows, it's a little late. However, that is an effective strategy. If you have masses of archers and turn on your fire arrows and hit the tower, I mean, you can see it's already up to 8% with a short amount of people, or short amount of time that he fired on it. So if you had full units doing so, it would make a big difference. Let's see if we can scoot up and get some lobbing shots over the heads of my men onto that unit there. So my units have just landed. I'm going to have my units go ahead and initiate their climb. And as soon as I can break through here, I'm going to move in to capture the gate. I've got a lot of horse and even some war dogs over here that I'd love to rush in the gate if possible. These guys are just about out of ammo, I would imagine. But they're doing an excellent job so far. Excuse me, I have to say. Alright, and we are in. So let's just start making a move into this gate, and if we can start capturing that, then that'll be excellent. The same with these men here. I'm going to have them engage that axe infantry. And this is my axe infantry. Axes are great for charging. Once they're locked into combat, they don't do quite as well as what a swordsman would do, in my opinion. But they're just absolutely great for the charging damage, and that initial contact can really break some enemies. Okay, so most of my guys are in at this point, and the gate is currently being captured. And I'm just re-engaging some men here. One complaint I do have about the game, this is small and only for, you know, someone that cares about stupid little things like this. I can't really see what type of unit the people are unless I put my cursor on them. You know, traditionally you had the banner sticking up and you could see exactly what you were fighting against. But that's not the case anymore. But oh well, it's not too big of a deal. So this battle is really turning in my favor. I don't see many enemies left that aren't routing. The gates are now captured. The dogs and the horsemen are coming in. And with these guys, I'm going to run up to the top of the hill and capture their base with these guys, since they can just swiftly get up there. I'm not exactly sure how fast. Yeah, the war dogs actually don't move too quick. They're just pretty much infantry. And there's really no need for the war dogs to even come in, so I'll just stop them while they're at it. Looks like my archers used up all of their ammunition. Well used. I think they killed many people. And that's a victory, guys. That was a good siege. So in this case, we didn't have to run all the way up top. If he had held some troops in reserve all the way at the top, which sometimes the AI annoyingly does so, I would need to run all the way up there and take care of them. So, alright, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you learned how to siege a small city. Thank you very much.